Happy spring, everyone. It is Casey Goldstraw-Greeny. How are you? I have a message about clairvoyance, and then I'm going to share the most powerful and practical tip for turning your clairvoyance on so that you can use it in meaningful ways. And that's such a good thing. So the message I have is believe, from St.Hildegard of Bingen. And she says in particular, believe that you already are clairvoyant. So if you're here, if you're watching, if you found me, welcome, and know that this message is for you and you are already clairvoyant. In a lot of cases, what I see is people have their clairvoyance on, their third eye is open, but it's running in the background, just like a program is running in the background. And that's because we tend to access 2 or 3 of our clairs or our spiritual psychic gifts at any given time, and sometimes we can suppress our clairvoyance. The other thing that's really interesting that she's sharing is that it is becoming easier and easier to become more clairvoyant. So to really tune in to energies, to auric fields, to the truth in situations, also to angels and dimensions that are all around us much more powerfully and easily as we continue to raise our frequency as we move through spring 2025. So your clairvoyance may be coming on even more powerfully naturally over time. But this tip I really, really love to turn your clairvoyance on to and to allow you to access it in very practical ways is to say, I see, whenever you are just describing something that you're experiencing, as much as possible. So we have Archangel Raziel, the angel of clairvoyance, with us. He works with a lot of the beautiful purple, pink, I'm going to call magenta colors to really bring our clairvoyance online and to help us feel safe accessing those gifts, to know that it has never been safer to really tune into your clairvoyance, to trust it and to share it. So, but back to saying I see. So saying I see is really powerful because it cues your third eye to wake up. It cues your clairvoyance to come to the fore, because in a lot of cases we've suppressed it. And we may be very claircognizant, so really working with our knowingness, and we may say, I know in any given situation. Or we may be very clairaudient, so really having the ability to hear our angels' voices or the voice of our higher self, or to hear messages in songs. And we may say, I hear in many instances. And the other thing that might be happening is we might be saying, I feel, because we're clairsentient, so we're empaths, we're really tuning into our feeling nature, which I do in a lot of cases. You know, you feel the energy of your angels. You might feel that presence of Michael Archangel as very strong and powerful. He might show up behind your left side and just gently push you on the shoulder to share a message. So you might say, I feel Michael Archangel is very present, and he really wants to express that you really have the power, and it really is great timing for you to take this action step. So you can be accessing any of these clair gifts or these spiritual psychic gifts at any given point. But instead of saying, I know, I hear, or I feel, say, I see all the time in place of that, even if you aren't actually seeing anything. Because the other message from Raziel is clairvoyance isn't just what we see, although it certainly can be, and it really is about accessing that gift of seeing, but it's also about seeing not just with our eyes, but with all of our senses. So having that sense of allowing our clairs to communicate with each other. And so we're seeing what we feel, we're seeing what we know, and we're seeing what we hear. So using the expression I see really tells us, and it tells our clairvoyance to come to the front and to come on more powerfully. And this really does happen over time. I've seen it in so many cases, and it really is a way to both reframe your clairvoyance and to really allow you to trust your clairvoyance and to really eliminate the energy of second guessing and self-doubt. So that's a really powerful thing. Love that. So let's do a little bit of healing work for that too. I've got this really beautiful, I hope you can see her with my background on, little tiny baby amethyst dragon. And so amethyst is really powerful. We've got Raziel, we've got St. Hildegard, and also amethyst with us to bring our clairvoyance on. So let's take some breaths into our third eye, and let's take circular breaths. So inhaling and exhaling, just feeling the energy swirl and massage our third eyes. It feels so good. You may want to close your eyes or just have a very soft gaze, tuning into your third eye. Has it wandered off? Sometimes that can happen in the dream state, or if you're very tired, it can get very wonky. So we just want to gently call our third eye back to us. Calling it back to us now. We've got Raziel infusing it with this beautiful soft magenta light, melting through the skin of the forehead, massaging our physical eyes, and allowing our third eye to be recentered, to be recalibrated, and to be brought back online, especially if it's back here somewhere, or it's just kind of moved out of our vicinity, out of our auric field. We want to call it back and be with us. You may want to take your hands over your heart. And I've got this beautiful little baby amethyst dragon, and she's connecting with our inner child. So our inner child is very powerfully connected with our third eye. So allowing your inner child to feel safe, to feel in a state of self-trust. It is safe to trust yourself. It is safe to trust that you are powerfully clairvoyant. I see with my third eye clearly, easily, and in transformative ways is the affirmation. I see with my third eye clearly, powerfully, and in transformative ways. I see angels, I see dragons, and I see into the truth in any given situation. And so feeling this energy of self-trust cocooning your inner child, allowing your inner child to feel safe, reconnecting with her clairvoyance, with her clairvoyant gifts. Was there a time when you were clairvoyant as a child? Feeling that, arriving within you, feeling yourself beautifully grounded, and feeling that sense of relief washing over you. I trust myself. I trust my gifts. I allow my gifts. Feeling yourself centered, feeling your third eye centering, feeling a beautiful clearing of any energies of distortion, of any veils of confusion over the third eye clearing. And just noticing your third eye, giving it a beautiful transfusion of self-love, self-trust. And allowing your third eye to be polished, allowing it to receive the beautiful infusion of amethyst magenta lights and the energies of self-trust. And then beautiful Archangel Raziel is just painting a symbol over your third eye. Notice what that symbol is. Do you see that symbol? Seeing that symbol now. Also allowing yourself to feel it. How does it make you feel? Allowing yourself to hear any messages about it. And to tune into your knowingness about this symbol that allows your third eye to come on, to recenter and to harmonize. So feeling that beautiful magenta light now flowing up into crown, opening your crown powerfully, flowing down into throat and into heart, and feeling this beautiful flow of light between heart and third eye. Archangel Raziel always says the key to your clairvoyance is through the heart. So really allowing yourself to see with your heart, to see with love. So feeling your third eye now opening powerfully, your third eye projector opening before you, and really lighting up your vision of love. I see angels and auras. I see angels and into the truth and beauty all around me. Allowing your third eye to be softly open, allowing it to grow and expand, and allowing that beautiful connection of light to flow from third eye to heart and heart to third eye. And if you'd like to continue working with your clairvoyance, both turning it on and taking it to the next level, join me for my next webinar, Clairvoyance Spring Refresher with Archangel Raziel and the Fairy Realms. The Fairy Realms are so magical, and they really allow us to start to see the colors and the beauty all around us. I'll put details below. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy what you see and seeing powerfully. Namaste.